Michael Chavello ringside with Mark the Hammer Castanini. And we're underway, folks. We're about to get it on. Australia versus Thailand. Our first of this historic night of action. And representing Australia in the red corner, the man with the Ali shuffle and the Van Dam kicks at Sammy Soliman. The big question tonight is whether Sam Soliman's cat and mouse fight style will be able to keep him out of the harm's way against the vicious knees and elbows of his Thai opponent, Mark.
Well, that's the burning question, of course, Michael. Everyone's been wondering how Sammy Soliman will equip himself under these rules. He has never had a bout under full Thai rules. He's a very slick mover. He's very light on his feet, and he throws a lot of punches from the hip. He's not what you'd call an orthodox fighter. He's very unorthodox and very flamboyant, and it's just a matter of, is he going to get caught? Are the Thais going to grapple with him and just work the knees and take their toll on him that way, or are they going to do it at length? But in a few short moments we'll know.
All is in readiness for the first of our Australia versus Thailand super fights, brought to you by Tarek Solak, our super promoter. And before we get underway, you can hear in the background the traditional Thai music which will accompany this fight. We're scheduled for 5 by 3 minutes, folks. Knees and elbows, full-blown Muay Thai action coming to you from the Crown Casino in Melbourne. Out of the red corner, representing Australia, Sam Soliman, opting to wear the long pants tonight. Keep an eye on his slick movements up against the legendary Sakmongkol from Thailand.
Well, Sam Soliman, Michael, has opted for the long martial arts pants instead of the kickboxing shorts, which is, I think, the first time he's done that. It'll just be interesting to know the theory, but I think it's probably just to show off his flashy kicks.
They lock it up over against the ropes early on. A right knee to the ribs there by Sam Soliman, the first good one of the fight.
Well, the Thais are renowned for being slow starters, so if you're wondering why the Thai is starting the way he is, the three-minute rounds, 5 of them, so they have to preserve their energy. And with the grappling, the knees and the elbows,
Soliman, you can see the evasive movements of Sam Soliman, but very tentative at the moment. Sakmongkol just sizing him up. Speaking to him earlier on this week at the press conference, he says, I know how Sam Soliman fights. I know that he's elusive, but I've got what it takes to put him away. And there's a high right round kick to the body. You could hear that one slap against the flesh of Sam Soliman. And Soliman ties him up and backs Sakmongkol against the ropes. Time to work those knees again. Third man in centre ring, referee Bryce Birtwhistle. Short range elbow there with the right elbow from Sam Soliman. The crowd liked that one. First real elbow of the fight, Mark.
Well, Sam pulling that one out of no man's land. He's not, as I said, not fought with elbows before, so...
Oh, there's the big knee to the head, and Sakmongkol going over the top of the ropes. He lined up the knee to the head of Sam Soliman, and lucky for Soliman, he ducked under it.
Well, Sam Soliman's going to have to be at his evasive best, not to get caught with those knees. And as I said, as these rounds progress, this Thai boy is going to step up the pace.
Sakmongkol and Soliman lock horns in the centre of the ring. Soliman trading some solid knees to the ribs, forces Sakmongkol against the ropes. And Bryce Birtwhistle there to separate them, keep it nice and clean. Sweeping leg kick by the Thai, drives Soliman back. Soliman is going to have to call on his handiwork as a former professional cruiserweight champion of Australia. And those Van Dam kicks of his that he's so renowned for. What? 2.5 minutes down in this first round of action. Soliman just forcing Sakmongkol back into the blue corner.
There you see Soliman just employing the knee check, so as to not let the Thai get away any knees in close.
High right round kick by Soliman. Sakmongkol follows him with an inside leg kick and ties up the King Sam Soliman. Into the final seconds of this round. There's the bell mark as they go to the towels at the end of the first round. How did you see that one?
Well, a fairly even start, fairly explosive in many ways. I think the story on Molly Meldrum's face sitting ringside here tonight told it all. He was absolutely in awe. But once again, a fairly even first round. Punches 6 to Sam Soliman, 6 connecting punches, 2 to Sakmongkol. The kicks 5, Soliman 8, Sakmongkol, and knees 6, Soliman 4. So, you know, a fairly even first round. We see the boys square up here. Soliman with the long pants, his legs caught, and the Thai just backs him over the rope to the ropes and goes over. Gravity played the major role in that one, as the Thai just had his momentum going forward, and the ropes gave way, and he went over the top.
Dr. Bill Hartman, good evening to you, Bill. Seconds out, round 2. Play away, Australia.
We're ready to rumble in the second round of action. Sam Soliman representing Australia against Sakmongkol of Thailand. And we heard from Dave Hedgecock, a legend, in the corner of Sam Soliman in between rounds, asking Sam if he was hurt, and Sam said, "No, Dave, I'm fine. I'll wear out the tie."
Of course, Dave Hedgecock will change hats in a moment and jump in the centre ring as the centre referee and chief referee of tonight's action.
Soliman just forcing Sakmongkol back against the rope. Sakmongkol downward elbow to the back of the neck. Soliman came up, a short right elbow of his own. And gee, you have to be quick to spot those elbows. Such dangerous weapons. High right rail kick by Soliman. Sakmongkol fires back with some crushing leg kicks to that outside right thigh. And the cagey stance of Sam Soliman, trying to frustrate Sakmongkol, who you can bet has never fought an opponent as elusive and as unorthodox as Sam Soliman. An overhand elbow there from Sakmongkol, and just dumping Soliman to the canvas. Soliman launching him with his hands on that occasion in the centre of the ring. You can hear the crowd rallying behind Sam Soliman. Oh, close range elbow from Soliman. The sweat flew off the brow of Sakmongkol.
The judges, Michael, should also be scoring those takedowns, because, of course, the takedowns in Muay Thai are counted by the fighter who, of course, affects it.
A right hook from Soliman goes down to the body. Sakmongkol trying to turn him around in the neutral corner.
Interesting to note, Michael, Sakmongkol is a millionaire of Muay Thai. He's made $1 million out of his prowess in the ring. And Sakmongkol tying Soliman up and just leaning his body weight down upon the Aussie. Big overhand right by Sam Soliman, came close but no cigar. And the Ali shuffle as he dances around the ring. Sakmongkol trying to cut off his space, and Soliman just gets out of dodge over in the blue corner. Inside leg kick by Soliman. Sakmongkol ties him up. I think Sam Soliman's a little bit overawed by the hardness of his opponent, as he's powering in with some kicks, but the Thai just seems to walk straight through him. These guys' limbs are hard as iron, such as the conditioning exercises that they do, and the conditioning and training full time over there in Thailand in the hot, steamy weather.
Only a few seconds remaining in the second round of action. It's been a great fight so far, a good one to kick off our night of Australia versus Thailand action. Soliman a round kick to the ribs, and Sakmongkol just dumps into the canvas again. There it is, the bell to end the second round of action. Master Hammer, what did you think of that one?
Well, Sakmongkol certainly trying a few different strategies there against Soliman, and Soliman in turn has not been his usual flamboyant self, hopping around the ring and, you know, lair-rising. He's taking this one a little bit more serious. Looking at, when I look at my stat sheet down here on the table, punches 10 to Soliman and only 2 to the Thai. Kicks 6 and 8 respectively. And knees fairly even, 2 to Sam Soliman and 4 to Sakmongkol. So elbows, these are all connecting techniques, bear in mind. 1 connecting elbow to Soliman and 2 to the Thai. So it's been a fairly even affair to this stage. Here we see Sakmongkol leaning in with that leg kick, and just, you know, Sam Soliman crashing through. They're not really being able to do a lot. And there's the downward elbow to the back of the neck of Soliman. Soliman coming up with a little short right. But Sakmongkol, it's going to take a lot more power and a lot harder blows to put him away on Sam Soliman's behalf.
really get on top of those mistakes. Use your front kick to stop him. Okay? He's going to try to grab the leg. Okay? So be prepared for it. Drop the leg, bring the elbow across. You know what I'm saying? Let him walk into it. Lateral movement. But wait, when he starts to walk, on you, he'll rush at you like that. Don't go back. Take a step forward instead. Stick your left hand. Stick your left hand. Hold him there so you know where he is, and then you can bang it with the right hand. You're playing his game. You're trying to fight him. He's trying to make you fight the way he wants to fight. Don't fight that way. You can do better than that, you know, and you are better than that. And we know you're better. So you know exactly what you're doing. Now, mate, you're not losing. You don't even think about losing. Start getting those legs right. What about those little spinning back kicks when he rushes? When he's changed? What about that? Bring him to the gun.
Bryce Birtwhistle gets us underway in the third round. A high round kick off the left leg there from Sakmongkol, and another. I feel that the tide is starting to turn on the power, folks. Here it comes. Soliman forced back against the rope, walks straight into a straight right hand. And Sakmongkol ties Soliman up. Dave Hedgecock in between rounds telling Soliman to move laterally. Short right hook there from Soliman to the side of the head.
What Soliman has to watch is if the Thai lets his elbows get unclinched, they'll come crashing into the side of his head. So Soliman's going to really have to be careful in close there. He likes to tie him up, but he's going to have to watch for those elbow techniques.
A whipping high left round kick there from Sakmongkol to the side of the head of Sam Soliman. That left leg proving lethal so far in this round, 50 seconds down. Soliman ties him up in the centre of the ring. A short right hand to the head. Knee to the ribs from Soliman. Sakmongkol returns one of his own.
Something interesting here, Michael. They're always kneeing above waist. Of course, they're allowed to attack the thighs with the knee strikes, which would be effective corking techniques. But both these fighters are opting to go above waist, which has confused me a little.
A downward elbow to the back of the neck there from Sakmongkol. A weapon he employed last round. We're a minute and a half down in the third. Another kick to the ribs there from Sakmongkol. Soliman just dancing over into the neutral corner, moving laterally as instructed by the legend Dave Hedgecock in the corner. Now he ties Sakmongkol up, looking to work that short right elbow. A couple of hooks in there from Soliman.
Well, Bryce Birtwhistle, the man in centre ring there, my former trainer, certainly got his work cut out for him in this bout. I don't know what's harder, Michael, him training me or looking after these boys. I think they're both very hard jobs.
I've seen you train Hammer, and it's not a job I'd envy, I'll tell you what.
Well, when I say that, I mean he put a lot of work into helping me out. I owe a lot to the gentleman in centre ring.
Comments from former Australian cruiserweight champion Mark the Hammer Castellini ringside with myself, Michael Chiavello, and at the moment it's Sakmongkol and Sam Soliman. Soliman getting in the short right hand. Sakmongkol returning thudding punches to the back of the head. It looked like actually like a hammer fist there, Mark, from Sakmongkol.
Not real effective. The elbows are what he should be looking for. Soliman's getting in with his kicks. There's a jumping knee from Sakmongkol.
There it is, the end of the third round of action. Another exciting round for the full house here, Mark.
Well, this is something that, as I said, it's an Australian first. From Crown Casino, the show is beaming live to Thailand and other Asian countries, and Crown Casino is the host of this Australian first event. The third round, well, once again, fairly even. I thought, although the Thai has probably employed more effective scoring techniques to this point. There you see that whipping round kick. Fortunately, he lost his footing after throwing that Sakmongkol. But look at Sammy Soliman's face. He's a little battle-worn, not his usual confident, laughing self.
Seconds out. Round 4. Juniors IMT
We're underway in the fourth round of action. Sam Soliman opening up with a right hand to the head. Caught Sakmongkol unaware. A great opening there from Soliman. Short right elbow. Well, for a man who has just returned from boxing in the USA only a few days ago, Sam Soliman looking sharp here tonight. Sakmongkol just driving in that left round kick and dumping Soliman to the canvas. Soliman leading with that left hook. Ties up his Thai opponent. They lock it up over against the ropes. Sakmongkol went for the short elbow, didn't quite find the mark. Sakmongkol just negating the knees of Soliman and trying that downward elbow to the back of the neck again. Soliman trying to get a bit of leverage and make some space to work his short rights and elbows.
Sakmongkol, Michael, is just employing some wear-down techniques, trying to tie Soliman out.
That left round kick of Sakmongkol is a lethal weapon, folks. When Sam Soliman gets in range, it's batting practice with the left leg to the ribs. Soliman just picking him up in a display of strength, forcing Sakmongkol against the ropes. Oh, he went for the big overhand elbow. Soliman has to be careful not to drop his head too low, or he'll receive a knee to the kisser. There's one to the sternum and another.
Soliman's going to have to try and break clear here, as his trainer Dave Hedgecock said, don't fight the Thais fight, which is exactly what Sammy's doing at the moment. He has to break away and just be a little bit more cagey and do what comes naturally for him.
Huge leg kick from Sakmongkol. That'll make Sam Soliman wish he was someplace else. Overhand elbow in the neutral corner and another one. A downward elbow there from Sakmongkol. Soliman fires back with the short right hand to the side of the head. Sakmongkol really turning up the pressure here, Mark, in the fourth round.
Well, he's starting to unleash some techniques, and as I said, they always fire up come the fourth round, if their opponent's still standing, of course.
Soliman. Under 20 seconds to go in this round. Soliman going over the ropes like a WWF wrestler. And the crowd are loving what they're seeing here at the Crown Casino, Mark.
Well, Sam Soliman's got to maybe leave out those spinning kicks because they haven't really paid for him. And I don't think fighting a man with in excess of 105 fights, he's necessarily going to be nailed with a spinning kick. There's too much experience and too much ring-wise to know when a spinning kick's coming towards him, he'll just simply move out of the way and let it bypass him. So Sammy Soliman maybe would be better being a bit more direct, probably, you know, employing just some good old-fashioned Western-style boxing form. But,
get angry out there! Get angry! Fucking hurt him. Now go out and hurt this place. You've got elbows, you've got knees, you've got legs. Bomb the fuck, okay? Don't let him do this to you. Where's the anger? You're smiling, you think it's fun. Get angry. I want you to get angry. Get angry.
Well, there's Dave Hedgecock telling Sammy Soliman to get angry, and it's exactly what he has to do. But I'm looking at the knee strikes, 13 to Sakmongkol, 1 to Soliman, and here we see Sakmongkol just powering forward, trying for that downward elbow strike, but the head just went out of range.
Seconds out, fifth and full row.
The fifth and final round of action between Sam Soliman of Australia and Sakmongkol of Thailand. Will Sam Soliman get angry as instructed by the legend Dave Hedgecock? Sakmongkol winding up that rib-cracking round kick off the left leg. Soliman needs to get angry. Sakmongkol dumps him to the canvas.
Well, very much kickboxer versus Thai boxer. Sammy Soliman is the epitome of a good kickboxer, and Sakmongkol is the epitome of a good Thai fighter.
The Ali shuffle of Sam Soliman. Sakmongkol, a walk up and walk through fighter. Sakmongkol just tying him up, trying to work the knee to the right rib cage. Soliman would prefer to use his hands more. Big right hand there from Sam.
I think Sakmongkol's hurt Soliman with that left round kick.
Soliman has taken a lot of punishment to the ribs in this fight from both the round kicks and the knees. Sakmongkol just stalking him, backing him into the neutral corner. Soliman trying to swing overhand with the right hand. In the last round, Sakmongkol didn't throw one connecting punch. Soliman threw quite a few, most of them from short range. There's that vicious left round kick again. Soliman just trying to wade through the attack, ties Sakmongkol up. And the Thai fighter just dumping him to the canvas, Mark.
Well, the Thai fighter is very much the aggressor. Sammy's not letting a lot of his technique go. And when he does, it doesn't really have enough power to rattle the Thai.
All locked up over against the ropes. Sakmongkol confident that victory will be his in under a minute's time. He believes he has worked out the cat-and-mouse game of Sam Soliman. And this is where Soliman needs to bring home the bacon if Australia is to go 1-0 up in this challenge here at the Crown Casino. A spinning back kick from Soliman.
Although spinning kicks, Michael, I don't know why Sammy's persisting with them, because they're just not going to work on this gentleman, I don't think.
They may not be effective, but they're spectacular. A downward elbow there from Sakmongkol. Mark the hammer, when he's got his legs wrapped around the waist of Sam Soliman, all his body weight is leaning on Soliman.
Well, it's just smart Thai fighting. Just wear the opponent down.
Oh, a big right hand by Sam Soliman! Almost knocked his block off. You can bet that Sakmongkol felt that one, folks.
Well, Sakmongkol was certainly rattled by that right hand, but as a smart fighter would, he's straight away grabbed on, and he's holding on, just waiting for his faculties to be put back into place, shaking off that fogginess that hits you when you get hit with a big right hand.
The final seconds, there it is. The end of our first bout of Australia versus Thailand. What a ripper, Mark the hammer.
Well, what a ripper indeed. Sammy Soliman showing that he is one tough cookie, taking a few hard kicks there from the Thai. But I'd have to say on my scorecard anyway, the Thai would have affected just one too many scoring techniques, especially the heavy scoring techniques.
Representing from Melbourne's Crown Casino.
Looking at the
Come on, a big round of applause there for our two contestants.
looking at the stats as I appear down at my sheet here. Sam Soliman only 2 effective knees in that round to Sakmongkol 7 kicks, 8 effective kicks to 2 Soliman. So Sakmongkol certainly blitzing Soliman in the last round was when it came to effective technique. We see a bit of action from the last round. As that left hand caught Sakmongkol, he just chases after Soliman, leaping on his back. Once again, he's just trying to wear Soliman down. Clever fighting by the Thai. And Sammy Soliman looking a little tired there. But I feel that Sammy, in some respects, fought the Thai's fight, and they're very hard to beat them at their own game.
Pim, we have an official decision. It's unanimous points. The winner is... Sakmongkol from Suchi, Chungkeng, Ratchanburi Province.